The dabbling duck. Oh. Oh, wah, 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 wah. I think you know where I'm going with this one, right? See, I'm really enthusiastic about new things as a duck. And I make rapid progress on whatever I'm doing until I get an obstacle and things get too hard. And then I get distracted and I try something else that looks more fun. Sound familiar? Wah. Brett and Tom talked to me about the duck, and they said, enthusiasm is a key part of motivation. Remember we talked about the dog? And when the dog's dejected, he does nothing. So the enthusiasm of the duck is very, very useful. But, as Brett said earlier on, if you do not persist, you will never succeed. This is not optional. If you don't persist with something, you're never going to succeed. And actually, the more that you dabble, the worse it gets. The more you dabble, the more you dabble, the more you dabble, the more you dabble. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's quite simple, right? If I do 100 things at 1%, let's say I build 100 websites, and I put a little bit into each one. So I might have a website there, I put one there, like that, just dabbling across like this. If I do 100 things at 1%, am I going to make any money from those websites? If I do one website 100%, am I going to get what I want? It's the same effort. It's exactly the same effort. Who here has just had a bit of a light bulb moment in terms of how they may be not focusing correctly? Put your hands up. How do I know that? I've done exactly the same. I've done exactly the same. Most people give up too easily. This is one of Brett's favourite sayings. Most people give up too easily. Are you prepared to do whatever it takes? Say yes. Are you prepared to do whatever it takes? Say yes. Good. You need to focus on what you want. You need to find your target, whatever that target is. So I talked about that, finding that right mountain. Find what it is and just keep going until you hit the money. Doesn't matter what's in the way, wherever it is, I'm just going to get that result that I want. Does that make sense? Say yes. Brett's quality question around this, repeat this after me. What will I do if at first I don't succeed? Brett's other question is, can I give just 1% more tomorrow? Say it. Can you give them just 1% more tomorrow? Good. If you gave 1% every single day for a year, how much more commitment would that be in a year? There's a mathematician out there that's probably going to work this out for me, but it's a lot.